Welcome in, everybody. My name is Basil, and we're back with Pokemon White2. I should also set my calibration because I didn't do that yet. Look at this. Looking in this direction. Calibrating. Now it all works. If you didn't see a difference, it's okay. It does make a difference. I hope everybody's doing great. Hello, welcome in Groovy, welcome in Wicked, and welcome in Spyro. How are you doing? How are you doing? So, this is actually a building. I didn't know that. Today's plan is to eventually beat Skylar, which we will do. Ooh, Sharpie, nice. But we will obviously, first of all, explore the city for a second. Call me out on not noticing the difference. The difference is that I looked in the right way at first. Because depending on how it's calibrated, it will always set your current look to be looking straight forward. So if I were, like right now I'm looking where I calibrated it, but if I recalibrate it to be looking over literally on the other side, which you notice my neck is gonna break, then it's doing that. And if I were to look correctly now, well, my neck's breaking again, hence calibration. Depends on where I'm supposed to look for most of the time. So I'm basically calibrating it between my two monitors. where it's a case of, okay, on the left side of my two monitors, well, my left monitor basically, has its game running, and the right side of the monitor has my OBS feed. Sounds stressful. You get used to it. It's really just a case of, okay, I know where I'm gonna look at the most. But then if I look at chat, you notice me moving a little bit, which is obvious. Like, yeah, it's 3D, it's a model, everything's gotta move somehow. Well, yeah, I hope everybody's having a great time. I think you're having a day off, right? It's Tuesday? Unless I'm off by a day again, which very well might be. This is the gym. I'm not entirely sure what all we checked out last time. Planes. More planes. Oh, policeman. Do you have anything? No? I just want to make sure that I'm not missing any items. Okay. Listening in. Just bouncing PNG. My day off, thank God. I was so tired yesterday. Ooh. I understand that. Well, my yesterday was not nearly as stressful. My yesterday was very much a lazy day, but mentally exhausting. Because I ended up visiting a friend of mine and we watched a very cool project, like a music project, which basically is all based on mystery and detective work and judging people. And it's really interesting to go into deep talks about everything and be like, oh, who did it? Who done it? Why did they do it? Why would they even do it? And obviously the entire thing of, do you plead them guilty or not? So it's been like 12 hours probably of sitting there watching music videos and everything and judging and talking. So exhaustion had to set in eventually, but it was fun. Because of our cuts, everything fell onto me. So like deep cleaning, bathroom, hands and knees, cleaning produce, under shelves, mopping up all the garden. Had to wash. Oh Jesus! That is no bueno. Cutting hours, but expecting the same work to be done is always ass. It's absolutely garbage. Oh, what am I doing? Give me... Wait, are you still on Expedia? In that case, I don't even need to care about that too much. Yeah, you are still on Expedia, okay. Skylar is a flying type gem. It's a good question. I'm gonna guess, right, she's honestly just gonna beat Skylar on her own, apparently. Well... well... I told my boss, I was like, everything's changed, Broom is as good as it'll get, and after pause I said, I'm a clock out. Ooh. Yeah, that's really tough. It was thankfully 4 o'clock, so I could say that, and I think she could see the done with it on my face, because she just nodded. But as long as the work got done, I guess they'll be happy. That's always difficult, though. They tried, that was the stupidity of what they tried on my workplace over a year ago. Because we had to go into short time, basically a half-day schedule, only from 7 till 2 instead of 7 till 4, roughly. And obviously, I think everybody knew that time would be slowing down. You know, we only have a half a day, only half the stuff would get done. And then after about 2 weeks, people were like, oh, only half the stuff got done. How come? And it's like, are you guys serious? If we all knew what was awaiting us if we did this. So then they went into, how do we fix it? Which ended up, well, giving certain people half-time and certain other people full-time again. Meaning that realistically, the people who, well, the people who already made very little money, to be fair, on the company, made even less money because they lost time, while the people who made fairly good money already made, well, they made the same money. So basically, the only people who lost out were honestly, just the accountants and secretaries and sales people, because they own, quote unquote, you know, in the eyes of a boss, they only had to be there for a certain amount of time to get most of the job done, and the paperwork was all ignored, obviously. Which was stupid, because guess what happened a few months later? Oh, we can't find this paper thing, and we can't find that paper thing, and we can't do this, and we can't do that. And then they had to spend like several days overworking to get all the paperwork done again. It's like, you had this coming. You can't try and produce the same kind of content, well, you can't manufacture the same volume of objects, of products, while going at half the pace. You can't expect that. But apparently they did. Which is the typical stupidity. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, I should. I'm bad at this again. Okay, let me make sure that everything is fine. Let me move my head just to see that on the stream that it all goes. Because I've just started pressing the record button as well for the VODs. Okay, everything's going smoothly. And sometimes when you press record, then stuff decides to just get crushed, basically. It's like, oh, now the CPU is overworked. We have to go into slowdown mode. And it's like, oh no, please stop. Okay. Everything's working though. Oh well, I really do hope though that they don't overwork you guys too much. That you can get set into a pace that works for all of you. Did I heal? I did. Okay, good. I doubt that. Yeah. I mean, I was being positive, you know. Unfortunately, I do believe you're right, but I was being positive. So wait, there's a new route? This is Route 7, and we don't have an encounter here yet. No, we don't. Okay, good. Let's see what we get. Route 7. Oh, Cedra. That is pretty cool. If we can get the dragon scale for Cedra King, that would be really dope. I'd love to have a Cedra King on my team. Cedra. Wait, is it not called Cedra King? Apparently not. Our cuts will last till October, according to a co-worker who's been here 10 years. There. So is that like a seasonal hour cut? Considering the time? Should I the positivity? That sounds depressing, but I was being genuine. I understand that. Hi Alice, welcome in. We just caught a Cedra King. Good timing. How are you doing? Cedra. Well, we didn't catch a Cedra King. We caught a Cedra. Cedra in German was Seemon. Yeah. And its evolution was what? Kingdra in English. Ah. Flippy? Flippy. Okay. There it is. Wasn't there also like a dolphin? Like a cartoon TV show that was very similar to that? Like Flippy or Flipper? Anyway, let me... Oh, I should also activate the stream bot. Do all the smart things. You know, the things that I should be doing in the 15 minutes where I'm setting up stream and everything. Oh dear. Busy and stressed out, but I'm okay. Oh no. How are you? I'm doing alright. It's a bit warm here though. Okay, there we go. Now streamer bot is almost activated. Come on, just turn on the Twitch. There we go. Now I can go ahead with... I'll go in order here. Oh, come on. Let me select the names. It's kind of annoying that Twitch doesn't have an autofill for names. There we go. So we have Groovy. Then, yeah, Wicked, I believe, is also streaming stuff. So let me do that. That worked. That did work. Yep. Crystal. And then we have Spyro. How's the Kingdom Hearts going, you guys? Are your hearts kingdomed yet? That sounds so dumb. And the last one to Alice, which I believe that worked. Yes, it did. There we go. That is the full Monty there. You're welcome, guys. Okay, let's check the items. Is that just more? Oh, that is another mushroom. What is the mushroom gonna be today? Is it another ball toy? It is another ball toy. That's weird. Is it? I wonder now if it's a set thing. Oh well. Ball toys are spooky because they have self-destruction. I will avoid them. There we go. Done with Kingdom Hearts for now. Taking a break from it for a couple of weeks. True. You did say that. You're doing Final Fantasy this Saturday? I did see your poster. I really did like the poster. I'm lost in Tarzan Land. I believe Aki was as well. Finished Kingdom Hearts 1. Finished watching all of Chain of Memories. Final Fantasy X. Is 10 like a remakes kind of deal? Considering we've had 16, I believe? Like insane numbers of Final Fantasies by now? Marcius, a Patrice will take me and then the spirit. Honestly, that sometimes it's just how Pokemon go. Oh no, it's a rotational battle. Blah. I was 2, that word is really something. I mean... How do I... This is a weird one. What is on my board? Oh, it's them. Okay. No, I don't want to move to you. I want to move this way and enter False Palm against the Stoutland. Ow. Okay, that's fine. Ooh, we've got poison. Nice. It's not a remake. It's had multiple HD remasters, though. Oh, right. That's how Final Fantasy usually does it. I forget. There's so many ways of basically redoing games that... Yes. Fair enough. Do we need Gyro Ball? I don't think we do. No, we don't need Gyro Ball. I'd really like a rock move on the Sand Slash. But game says no. Bonk. That should also take care of the dealing. It does. How's the Nuzlocke going? We are currently like exploring the next route basically and getting caught up and grinding a minute amount of XP. And then we'll be beating the 6th gym. So far, everything's going fairly well. We've had a few losses, but we can apparently cope. The interesting part is, as always, though, once you get towards the end of the game. I find usually Nuzlockes run very difficult at the first few gyms. Those are the most crucial moments, basically, when you have very little or very few Pokemons to work with, so your options are limited. Then the middle kind of goes by in a breeze because you've got all your options, basically. And then eventually, this is the secret person, the secret lover, okay. And then towards the end of the game, you're being tested on whether or not the options you have received are good enough to beat the game. Which is always the difficult part. Like, okay, the Pokemon you beat all the gyms with, are they good enough to beat the E4 with in a good pace? Because it's one thing to like barely beat an E4, but if you lose them on, you might be screwed for the next E4. Hence, like, you have to be careful with what you get and what you do and what resources you spend when. But yeah, basically it goes from difficult to easy to holy crap, this is really difficult now. And that's usually the entire pace of Pokemon Nuzlocke, I find. But tomorrow is actually gonna be interesting for all those who've seen the schedule. Or schedule, however you want to say that. Because we're gonna be doing Fire Emblem 3 Houses tomorrow. And a couple other times this week. Oh, that was bad. You know, when I say that things go smoothly in the middle, then it's usually when I don't talk. But when I talk, I apparently am blind, and then I lose Pokemon. That is... Oh no! Not you, Breloom. It's also typical because Breloom was basically one of the ones that did really well against the last gym leader. And it's just like, the curse is back. God dang it. Alright, Alice, have a good time. Thanks for coming by and thanks for the lurk. Hey yo, Groovy. How you doing? It's going a little worse now that I was blind again. Blind and stupid again. Ugh. It's beyond irritating at this point. This is the 3rd time this has happened, this Nuzlocke. Welcome in, Pix. How you doing? I need to run back then and get a replacement for the Breloom. Wait, nobody I think can help fight the Ducklet. Oh well, I think we've got the Ducklet anyways. There we go. Good, took a nice nap. Me too. Basically after work today I decided to get my keys copied because my key broke. Literally the day Day before? Sunday? Yeah, I think Sunday. Sunday my keys broke. Due to stupidity, really. And... well, stupidity is called the key had a weak spot, so it decided to just snap in the middle after turning the key. So I had to get a replacement today, and while I was there was also a hot dog stand, so I decided to go ahead and grab some hot dogs. Ate them, and then I had a nap for like 1.5 hours. Here's a joke to lessen the blow. Did you hear about the restaurant on the moon? Its food tastes so good it's out of the world. Oh dear. It doesn't entirely lessen the blow because I did really like the Brayloom. But it is a good joke, and I knew that one, but it is a good joke. Thank you. Ugh, why am I stupid? We did want to have some changes in the team anyways, I guess. Having 2 water types is really irritating. And I guess this is another water type now that I'm thinking about it. Thanks, game. Sure, I mean, this is definitely cool. I guess I'll take the Quilava into the team now. It's not a grass type, obviously. Nor a fighting type. Brayloom did really well because it just covered both of those areas. But I guess this is fine. This is our life now. Okay, let's go back up. Let's see what we have here. So, White2 is now 38. Let me actually move the XP share over to the Quilava because we can. Value my death, so I'm happy. Hello. Yeah. Hope you're all having a good day in some extent. A Cleffer. Why would you have a Cleffer? Why would you not just evolve it? I mean, yes, it's adorable, but it's also gonna get thunderbolted. Bonk. Raichu's back with a vendetta against everybody. It's like, I wasn't in Platinum. How dare you? Go, Thunderbolt again. Well, we had a Pikachu in Platinum, I guess. But it wasn't part of the team because of Luxray. Luxray stole the show for the Pikachu, so now it's decided to come back. Be like, I'm here and I'll be here for the rest of this Nuzlocke. Believe it. Obviously, the Cleffer hates her. True. No friendship at all. Okay. Oh, a leaf stone. Oh, that's actually pretty good. Is that what we need for the Lombre? Or do we need a water stone for the Lombre? Because that could be pretty good. Because that's grass water. I really don't want to have another water type. But that's at least a grass type again. Sunflora. Water stone for Lombre. Ah, typical. Was Thunderbolt the best play? Not really. Battle Dance shouldn't hurt too much. Yo, okay, that hurts. I did not expect that to do that much damage. I guess we'll go into the Doggo. Another Petal Dance. Please tank that a lot better. What? I do not need this. I do not need this seat right now, game. Hold on. I'm just kind of scared because Kulava isn't particularly strong yet. Okay. Do not kill me. I'll try not to. Oh. Okay. How do we deal with the sunflower that's suddenly become a problem, apparently? Can you deal with it? I mean, it's gonna hit neutral because we are flying type, I hope. I have to just hope. Just hit neutral? Don't hurt. Just be kind. Another petal dance. You also can't miss her. Okay, there you go. Now you're confused and this all hurt quite a lot. Are we faster than a Sunflora? I can't believe I have to ask this question. Perhaps? I don't know. 79? I kind of have to pray here because I don't really have another good swap. Okay, Sunflower, please hit yourself. Okay, you didn't. Hopefully the fly, stab, and super effective deals with you. Yes, it does. Okay. Okay. I really did not need this. A little tiny school kid almost offed us. Quite literally. Hello, Drowsy. We don't care about you. Let's go out for blood. Yeah. It's like, we don't like you. I never expected a Sunflora to be the thing that gives us trouble. But we can just fly back to the Pokemon Center. Let's just do that. Honestly, that would be so much smarter. There we go. Whee. Okay. Let's seal up. And be very scared of everything that an enemy throws at us. Maybe we should just... beat Skylar first. Gonna be AFK for a tiny bit. No bots while I'm gone. Fair enough. Okay. Maybe we should just deal with Skylar. You know, Raichu's gonna deal with Skylar anyways. Everything should be fine. And then maybe that way we can gather some amount of XP. Whoosh. Oak. Oh yeah, right, it's this puzzle. Okay. Freshwater, nice. I feel like I say that all the time. Okay. A lot of wind. It's windy. Everybody, it's super windy. So we're gonna want to equip the... where is it? Where is it? The magnet to the Raichu. The rest of these we don't care about too much. Wait, do we have any TMs that are helpful since the last time? Energy Ball, Sky Drop. Nothing really. Didn't we get like a rock type move? I guess not. Huh. Okay. Okay, so we always have to protect ourselves behind this wall. Hello there, trainer. Bum bum. Ba-dum bum ba-dum. There it is. Check some stuff. Woobat. Guess Thunderbolt will deal with it. Oh, it's faster. That is actually pretty spooky. I mean, I guess it's basically the Crobat of this generation. Makes sense, but it's still spooky. Okay, our Quilava's growing. I don't know what it was as a either physical or special mon, but I guess we'll just deal with this for now. Welcome back, welcome back. Quick, behind. Whoa. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Are we safe behind this wall, or do we get pushed? No, we get pushed. Ow. Hi there, trainer. I hate that gym. It's funny. I think it's a very interesting gimmick. It's not too bad, all in all. Sigilith. Mean. Thunderbolt. When you have troubles, press Thunderbolt. Honesty solves most of your problems. Just electrocute everything. Except for ground types. They are much more troublesome. Okay, we're now at level cap, so I need to be careful. But maybe I can sort out the XP just well enough so that we can perhaps even get level 40 by beating the first mon. That would be pretty snazzy. XP management from me? Weird. People help me, People help me? People help me, Mr. Streamerman keeps me in his basement to make crochet stuff for him for barely any pay. You chose this. You asked for cat litter boxes, you got cat litter boxes. Thunderbolt. He lured me there with cat storage boxes. Quote unquote. All I need in life are these cat storage boxes. If I could only just have them, Mr. Streamerman. Welcome in, Mitsuyo. Oh, you're in Twitch now. Hello and welcome in. I saw you caught a drillbur in Relic Park last time. We didn't catch a drillbur. We caught a Quilava last time, which is this one. This is the Relic Passage encounter that we had. Welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing? I hope you're doing just fine. Okay, I have to wait for the wind here. Anyway, the wind comes. Onto Bohemian Rhapsody, I guess. Have you caught something in Verbank? Hold on. Let me check what we got in Verbank. We did get a drowsy in the complex, like the industrial area beneath, and we got a ninjas from going back and using surf. Yes. Basically the answer is yes. The only early game area, basically the only zone that is listed here that we don't have yet is the Flosesi town, because that appears to be post-game. Because you either get a Dratini or Gibble in the regular game, so I'm assuming that's purely post-game. And then I still haven't been to the Mistralton cave, which I guess is after this. There goes the wind. Stop spinning me. Oh, that part up there looks really nasty. No, okay. How do we do this? Go behind here. Oh, it is that place. Okay, I'll check that out after the gym then. I was curious if that was the place I need to go. Oh, maybe this is correct. Okay. Yeah, I was curious if that was the zone. Actually, it's two separate areas because of the chamber. I mean, if it has an active different name, yes. I don't know though. I'll have to find out when I get there. Because if it just still says Mistralton Cave, then it just has to remain Mistralton Cave, unfortunately. Swoobat. I mean, Swoobat is still faster. I still need to be very careful, actually, about stuff here. I'm actually volt switch so that we can share the XP here, just to not accidentally overlevel. Because if we overlevel this, Skylar somehow suddenly becomes very, very difficult. Oh, Swoobat was defeated. Okay. Okay. Right, you have timeout now, officially. Timeout. I cannot risk using you in a fight. Okay. Actually, this is fine. This is turning out just fine. So do we need to... I mean, theoretically, one Thunderbolt each should do the job. How's the rest of the team looking like, though, in case something happens? You have Mystic Waters, you have probably got the Silk Scarf, you have the Expert Belt, you have Scope Lens, you have XP Share. This is all fine, I think. Needn't worry. No worries, no worries. Okay. So, hello there, Skylar. Hi there. Let's fight, Skylar. So her first mon is a Swoobat, which is definitely going to be faster than my White2, but theoretically we should be fine with just a Thunderbolt. Heart Stamp, okay, that's fine. Static doesn't even matter because it's probably going to go down by a Thunderbolt. Oh no, we got Flint. Oh, that is irritating. Okay, now we're fast because it's parried. Obviously, there had to be a flinch. Don't worry, be happy. Yeah. Should be easy, probably. Swarner. That's already her strongest mon. Air Slash and Bubble Beam. Both of them fine unless it's faster than me, and Flinch stuns me with Air Slash. Please. Okay, good. We're faster. This is 4 times effective. Down goes the Swarner. We get our level 40, which is all fine because we got to the gym within the level cap. And then we have the Skarmory, which has Air Lace, Steel Wing. So both of that should honestly be fine. We should just be able to Thunderbolt because we're faster, have the super effective and stab on our side, and that should be sturdy. Obviously it has sturdy, but agility doesn't even matter. Kind of anticlimactic. Thunderbolt. You have Hyper Potion. Does sturdy reset? Probably does, doesn't it? Bzz. Yeah, it does. Irritating. Can we slam? Steel Wing. Fine. And then a body slam just to end it. There we go. Skarmory down. Skylar down. And Quilava gets to level up. Nice. There we go. 6th gym done. That wasn't too bad. It went about as I expected it to go. Right shoe to the win. There we go. We got a new badge for the collection. 2 more badges to go, everybody. Okay, what term do we get? Acrobatics. That's a good one. Okay. Anything over here? Nope. But now we can just stand here and be blown away. Whee! That's one kind of exit, I guess. Time for a quick hop in my plane. I don't want to jump in the plane. Leave me alone. Okay. Are we actually supposed to go in a plane? I guess not. You gotta tell me if you talk with the kids in the house. In the house? In this house? I believe I got something already. Or maybe is it now that we have the badge? I guess we already have it. I have to talk with them first, then go down the runway to the berry field. I guess I'll check if anybody has to say anything new. Oh dear. Please don't die from sneezing or cleaning your nose. That seems like a bad idea. Oh, an item. Has that been there the entire time? Probably not. Okay, air release. Nice. Hey there, kiddos. Nice. Air release is really good. Just spawned. Ah. Now that's an elaborate scheme from them. Okay, do we need to go inside of this place? Okay, there's Skylar. Hi. Okay, so we need to go to Celestial Tower now. Okay. Next level cap. I should check what the next level cap is. So we eventually have to fight Hugh on the road on Della Town. Okay, so not quite on the road. Okay. So let's heal up. We definitely want to be careful though when we fight against Hugh, because he is 39, 39, and 41 on his levels. So that is something to respect. Let me also change how I sit here. Ugh. It's warm enough again that I have to throw a dripping wet towel around my neck just to stay cool. Because otherwise it's just too warm. Hey there, Aki. Welcome in. How you doing? And you're gonna be streaming in like 15 minutes yourself. Thanks for coming in and saying hi. I hope you'll also have a lot of fun. Oh, nice. Oh, it's just a revive. I always get excited when I find items and rocks, and then it's a revive. Anything about these guys? That's a Tornadoes. That is a Thunderous. And the Landorus. Okay. Don't really care about those three unless we encounter them wildly on the road. Okay. And you, Mrs. TV Starer? Oh. Let me actually go to the Mistralton Cave like I planned on. Which is on the way there. Bum, bum, bum. Just tell me when Well, the ad should be over pretty soon. Maybe I need to make an ad that has ended. I don't know if I can even do that. Good question for future me. An ad ended notification. How difficult would that be to implement on Streamerbot? Who knows? I'm back. Welcome back. You literally, it wasn't the, oh, you come in and you get ad time. It was literally just the unlucky timing of that being the half an hour point. Hope you're doing good though. I was also just commenting on, aren't you gonna stream in a sec? Bum, 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 bum. But I do appreciate you coming in. Hope you've had a good time. And a good day. And that it isn't too warm for you. I know it's too warm for me. For sure. The last few days have been terribly warm again. Okay, so here we can surf. Doing good, just setting up stream. Yeah, I expected that. Good. Still hot with 30 cells. Just 30 for you? We're lucky. It's like 34, 35-ish here. It's absolutely horrendous. Oh, nice we get fling. There is basically no surviving the seat without a towel. Without a wet towel. Oh. Wait. Is this how it's supposed to look like? Or is this just a... Is this a weird bug? Huh. No, that is weird. Have we found a graphics glitch? I thought I was safe from them. I've been in caves before. Interesting. Interesting. It's been fine so far. Oh well, I don't care. I honestly don't care enough anymore. I've messed around with settings so much that there shouldn't be any reason for it to be silly, but apparently it is silly. Oh well. Maybe it'll disappear eventually. I actually just wanted to have a wild Pokemon here. So give me a wild Pokemon here, please, game. Oh, is this... Playing with random TMs and not having flash, it's a blessing in this... Oh, is that what it is? Oh, it's a skunky. Ugh. Okay, fine. Is this a... It's a dark thing. And it can't render that properly. Okay, I see. I understand. I see you. Okay, I guess I'll continue exploring here. But first of all, we have a Stunky, and it can be named, everybody. Of course, how could I ever think that? But that makes sense then if it's a dark place. If it's a flash place. I want to be stinky. You want to be stinky. Hold on. I'm not going to let that go, Aki, you know. Aki. Stink. Oh, I can't put the 235 Stunky. Stunk 235. Fair enough, fair enough. Stunk 235. Stunky. I'm stupid. Reading. everybody reading. I swear I can. There we go. We've got it. You're now officially a female Stunky 235. That is that's gonna be a clip. You will see that in 2 weeks. Another person that write the names in caps. I am a horrible monster, I know. But I like it. It feels like they're shouting their name. They're definitely shouting their names this way. Okay, there's a trainer. But now it explains the circle around me. Weird. Weird. Okay, have a good time, Aki. Take care and have a good fun time at your stream. Don't kill me and good luck. I'll try. Take care. Bulldor. That is very not Raichu friendly, I've heard. So let's go into our Empoleon. Mr. Streamer, I'm hungry. When will I be given my evenly slop in a bowl to nourish myself? You can have your slop in a bowl. Nobody's stopping you. You know what? You can even have instant ramen noodles today. Perhaps even a snack. Eventually people will believe everything. There will be a sucker in chat eventually who thinks, oh my god, this guy's a horrible person. Okay. Oh, this is a dude? There was a legendary Pokemon in the Straton Cave. Okay. I guess there isn't a way to get inside there, though. Maybe post-game? Got a Dust Ball, that's kind of pointless. What else could we have got instead of a Stunky? Another Lombre, so that would have been dupes anyway. Bum 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 ba-dum. Fair enough. Grab the rock, nothing there. There's a trainer here. Honestly, we should have gone off the Raichu, oh well. Bum, 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 bum. He's blocking off the Reggies for post-game. Ah, fair enough. This game was big. I'm starting to remember now how big it was. Oh, no, we do not fight an Onyx with our Raichu. That would be very bad. What is actually our level cap? I mean, I'm going to try and be around 41 because of Hugh. But our actual level cap is 48. Interesting. Huh. Okay, that's, I think, the biggest level cap change up that we've had so far. You've got to hit it with sprinklers and go. I was like, what are you talking about? And I was like, oh right, wait. Thunderbolt works according to the anime. Yep. Honestly, that's what I thought. Is it water sport? Is it water sport, or was the water spray thing that a lot of Pokemon in Gen 4 somehow have? That reduced the power of fire. I honestly thought back in the day that that was basically how that worked. If you did that, then you could hit rock types and ground types with electric moves. That might still be how that works. We could... Aki could have been a combustion. It could have been fried chicken. Huh. It's somehow... Last time in a cave, we got Quilava. This time in a cave, we could have had a combustion. Honestly, game. Honestly. Although the dust thing has gone away. Okay. So this is the way back. Is there anything around? Ooh, dust. Normal gem. Okay. And then there's a stair up. Okay. The glitch still hasn't gone away. One of these days the glitch may go away. Push. Push it. Kentucky Fried Aki, yeah. Kentucky Fried Aki, ah. Oh, that could have been... I am... I'm mildly annoyed. We could have had a Turtwig as well. Wait, the zones didn't change for going up the stairs, did they? It's still Mistralton Cave, I guess. Too bad. Too bad. Nope, still cave. There's another 4. And another one. A Porygon. That is interesting. Porygon is interesting. But it's definitely one of the weirder Pokemon. I think whenever people point at Trubbish and try to make out, oh, why do we have a trash Pokemon? I point at Porygon like, why do we have geometric shapes as a Pokemon? Like, people are picky with hating Pokemon sometimes. It's like, we have had a Geodude, a little rock with arms in Gen 1. We cannot seriously be hating a little trash bag. A little very happy trash bag, to be fair. An ally cat? Or is it actually a cat in a trash bag? That would be pretty cool. Like a kind of Mimikyu in that kind of sense, maybe? Okay, I'm getting really depressive seeing the Turtwigs here. Yes, Trubbish is supposed to be a cat. That is very interesting. Hold on. Trubbish. I cannot genuinely see how it's supposed to be a cat. I mean, the ears, but everything else is just... Huh? Pokemon once released an artwork of a bunch of cat, and for some reason Trubbish was featured. Huh. Okay, so it's not actually visibly a cat, it's just that it may be supposed to be. Interesting. Huh. Very curious. Okay, so there's another stair up, and there is more strength rocks. There's also an ace trainer here. I mean, Sneasel was in there too. Yeah, but Sneasel does have... Sneasel... Sneasel isn't really a cat, though. It's like a weasel. Quite literally. Unless weasels somehow count to the cat category in some way or form. Which honestly wouldn't surprise me, you know. Has the world ever decided whether or not foxes are dogs or cats by now? Have they had a definition for a long time now that actually stuck around? Because I remember as a child, I had several animal books, and every single animal book, yes, back before Google, everybody, back before Google, I had several animal books, and each one was like, foxes are cats, foxes are dogs, foxes are cats, foxes are dogs. And it's like, decide, people. Every few years they'd change what they wanted to do. It's like, why do you plague me so? So what's up here? Is there an item here? There is an item here. Foxes are cat software and dog hardware. Fair enough. Download. I'm gonna run out of Thunderbolts eventually. I really need to give the White2 eventually a PP up, because Thunderbolt is actually the best electric move I think it can have in this gen. Yeah. So I might as well give it a PP up eventually. I do want to just check these areas on the way out. Well, we have dig as a move on the way out, so it's not too bad. Actually, foxes are their own thing, Volpine. Huh. I mean, yeah, that makes also sense. I guess eventually science was like, okay, screw it. It's neither. Bum, 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 bum. Lava should evolve pretty soon. Flame charge. I guess it's better than flame wheel. I think. Probably. Let's hope so. Actually, yeah, let's check on Quilava here for a second, because I'm actually not sure if it's physical or special. It's both, but mostly special. Okay. It's also a neutral typing. That's very curious. Wait, the flame wheel was actually better than flame charge. Oh well. Oh well. It has the exact same stats as the Charizard. Exact? Huh. That's very curious. Okay, now we can go up here. There's a Pokeball. Escape rope. That is very curious. I guess they were like, okay, Gen 2 starter types. What stats do we pick for this? Let's just give it Charizard stats. That feels somehow lazy. Should be... It's not, though. Otherwise, the area name would change. I did look at it. Picture's still dupes, so we're not losing anything. But it isn't actually a new area yet. I can imagine the Regirock zone, or the Reggie zone being its own zone. But no, there's no area change on these. That's why the guide is also not mentioning a second zone. Rock slide. I can, however, just check how that is. Mistralton Cave? Yeah, that goes into the guidance chamber. No, hold on. Okay, this is weird. So... Huh. I guess I'll take back what I said. So we have to see here. Is there a guidance chamber in the guide here? It isn't. I mean, again, Pikachu so far has only been dupes. But this is interesting. So if you go to the wiki, the cave is connected to the guidance chamber. And it does actually show this zone because there's Cobalion. Thank you for the hydrate. I shall hydrate. Maybe it's further up where Cobalion is specifically. Interesting. That is very weird. So, okay, I guess if there's Cobalion here... Yeah, I can release it afterwards anyways. I'll use a... That's so weird. I'll use a... Repel. Ooh, we don't have that many left. Just so we don't get anything aside from the Cobalion. Because, I mean, we want that, right? Oh, there's a dude up there. Do we have to fight the dude? Hope he's not particularly strong. I cannot walk into the dust clouds either. Cabalion is on a new route. Or maybe the wiki just showed me the black and white entry that there's a Cabalion up there. Yeah, okay. So that's where Cabalion would be. Okay. If it's only there here if you defeat it after the league. Ah. Okay, so there's a dude. Hi there, dude. Wait, should I think I'm fine on HP. Hi, dude. Okay, we're not a trainer. Guess now I need to walk off the max repel, huh? Dragon gem, okay. I mean, we could also wait on a dust cloud just to get a stronger mon. Considering we've so far just gotten Pikachus. Repels off, okay. Let's just walk. And see if we eventually get something other than a Pikachu. Other than a Pikachu. Because Pikachu still dupes. As we can clearly see by our Raichu. Okay, hello neighbors. Please stop shoving stuff around. I think we've explored everything here. There's no hidden items anywhere. Nope. I could really do with a wild Pokemon or a dust cloud even. It's a Timber. Okay. So yeah, I'll capture that and then we'll see if this is actually a zone or not. I also will not be using name redeems because I don't want to have a redeem come in for something that might be deleted. Timber is, however, Praktibalk in German. Thanks for the boop. Bonk, bonk, bonk. So, wherever the K is, there we go. Honestly, it's a surprise that I even remember that name. I'll be very honest about that. That came out of nowhere. That was deep knowledge. Do I have to do a redeem in real life too? Yes, it's like $5. All good, all good. Okay, so we're out of the cave now. Oh, the WW, you've created a website. Congratulations. Okay, Mr. Alton. It's so weird with that map, though. Let's see what the game says, though. Wiki says one thing. It could very well be that the game changes its area zone once Cabalion is there or something. Or maybe it was different in black and white normal. So this is the Aki Stunky. And this is the Timber. No, come on. Summary. Guidance Chamber. You are correct. The game does literally just not show the name change. Okay, so we have a Timber. Thank you for that tip. That is actually a really good one. That is very special, honestly. That is surprisingly weird. And even the Pokemon Nuzlocke tracker guide here, the website with all the tracking spots, doesn't have this. Interesting. I do not say no to Pokemon, so I will accept this. Okay. That is pretty good. Oh, and it has guts. That is pretty strong. So, team-wise, it's like... I like Raichu. I need to start thinking about... We'll walk up in a second, you know. We'll move on. We've backtracked enough. but I'm just thinking here. I don't have a flame orb yet, but I was thinking of doing some grinding in the like Pokemon World Tournament and grabbing some stuff because I might as well. Well, I might as well, I guess, but I also don't want to be like OP by that because we are not going in challenge mode because challenge mode is a buggy mess. And I also was like, okay, I'm going to take this first of all slowly before I do challenge mode. But yes, a flame orb would be good. So team-wise though, Hugh is really a non-bow issue because Raichu will deal with Simple and Unpheasant and Ember will be dealt with Empoleon. So this is basically all we need for Hugh ever. Then Zinzolin is the reason why we need the fire Pokemon. Drayden is a reason why Empoleon eventually needs to learn Ice Beam. Honestly. Yes, they are, but you can have rental teams. So rental teams are a way to go around that and circumvent that. Hence, I'm like, I don't really know if I want to grind that too much. I might do it for like evolution rocks primarily. Drayden, again, Ice Beam will absolutely annihilate it. Which I hope Empoleon eventually somehow gets. Let me actually check. While we're here, we're doing some planning. Empoleon. Apparently I can't write it. Empoleon. There we go. That's exactly how I wrote it. God. 5th gen. It doesn't get Ice Beam on its own. It gets it through TM13, which is Ice Beam, obviously. How did we get that in this gen? Honestly, yeah, it's in the Kyurem Cave. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Is Kyurem Cave before or after him, though? It may be... It is before him. Okay, good. Then there's more Zinzolin, so more fire type needed. The shadows will just require a fighting type, which I guess then Conkeldurr will be useful for. More Zinzolin, more Colress apparently. Again, fighting and fire types will probably deal with them fairly well. Then comes Hugh again, which is honestly still going to be dealt with fairly easily. Chantal is difficult because it's a ghost type gym. And I'm generally not sure what I can do against that with ease here, with what the things we have. Grimsley is a dark type, which fighting would be good, so there's the Conkeldurr. Caitlyn is psychic. So... Wait, what's Psychic Week 2 exactly? Or it's Ghost, Dark, and Bug. It's so weird. I guess a good Ghost type would be really good. Or a good Dark type. Do we even have a Dark type? We have Absol. But Absol, I don't think Absol is really the kind of thing that would matter. We could use an Umbreon, but Umbreon isn't exactly strong. It's just tanky. Then Marshall, I don't really worry about too much because we just need a flying type for it, which we do have. And then Iris is just mixed with primarily things that die to Ice Beam. So I definitely think that Timber will be cool. I definitely do want to have a Kingdra though, if we can at all get one. What does... No, I don't want to continue box operations. What is Kingdra's item? Was it Dragon Fang or Dragon Scale? He needed a Dragon Scale, which I don't think we have. Highly doubt we have. We have a metal coat. We got a couple of things, but we didn't get what we need in that regard. Right. No. We don't have that. And honestly, we might not even. How do we get that? We get it in Victory Road. Thank you for the follow and welcome in Nuzlocke69. Nice. Welcome in, welcome in. So we get that on the Victory Road. Okay. Fair enough. So it's fairly late game for us. If at that point it's even still relevant, I don't know. Okay, let's keep going though. How are you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. I hope you all, as always, are having a great time and a great day in general. Let us head up through here. Our level cap is 48. Let me scroll all the way back up to see what's up next. So Hugh is up next for us. We could have healed, but we're fine, I guess. Hugh will just have to fight these two. Let me head back actually and get the get the Pokemon Center healing in, because apparently I didn't do that. There we go, healing up. So yeah, I think the Elite Four will later on be very iffy depending on the Pokemon we get. Feels like we definitely need a very good Dark and Ghost type. Primarily good Dark type. Absol is again very cool, but I'm unsure if it's actually strong enough to carry the weight of beating 2 E4s on its own. But there's still plenty of encounters until then, so the worries will subside in a way. There's an item, okay. Oh no, it's not an item, it's a ball toy. Yeah, it's a ball toy. We will run away from it because it does no self-destruct and it gets spooky. Bum 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 ba bum. Did we do all our things? Yes, we did. Good, good, good. So this is where I believe that the professor should come. Celestial Tower. Ooh. So this is a different encounter again. Top of the tower, there's a bell. Hello, Professor. Okay. We get a lucky egg, which is interesting. It's not something we would probably often use because, again, we have rare candies. But it is nice. Okay, let's see what we get. Let's fully explore the Celestial Tower, I guess. Because we might as well. XP is XP. That might also be very difficult. Now that I'm thinking about it. I'm honestly unsure whether or not to keep the Stoutland for late game. Yes, it's a strong mon. Undeniably. And actually, fun fact. People are using Stoutland for, I think, Black and White as a speedrun mon instead of their starters. So it's fully possible to have this as your single Pokemon. But without over-leveling like they do, then it probably won't be nearly as impressive. But it's still cool. It's probably the most likely to be swapped out for something useful, though. Because just a normal type without any extra powers will not be that powerful. Sippy sippy. Shana's Forewarn. Let's use Thunderbolt. I need to also remember that I have a nasty plot on this Raichu, which could be really strong. Lucky Chant, what does that do? Shield the opposite team from critical hits. That is fine. Hello, game. Sudden lags are not welcome. Not at all. Well, let me check if... get rid of this. There we go. Let me use slam, I guess. Oh, don't be confused. There we go. There we go. Let's see. We need to... Hi there, trainer. Honestly, it's kind of morbid, don't you think? Having Pokemon battles in a graveyard. But then again, all Pokemon games somehow did this. Oh, Litwick. I would love to have a Litwick. That would be really, really cool. It would be really compact as well for basically most things. Because that way I'd have a fire type and a ghost type. Oh well, get thunderbolted. Bzz. Bzz, bzz, bzz. Litwick down. We're probably gonna hit level... No, not quite. Okay. I was gonna say we're probably gonna hit level 41, but no, we're like 1 XP short. Let's grab the item. Will-O-Wisp. Okay. Competitively, really cool. For this, though, probably not that amazing. Oh, okay. I mean, it's still good. It's just debatable on whether or not there's any Pokemon that can realistically carry it. Bam, bam, bam. Because in regular gameplay, variety of good moves is more important than having stall and control moves, usually. Like Fairy. Thunderbolt. Raichu's back. This is so reminding of Fire Red, honestly. It's just Raichu in a graveyard tower again, thunderbolting everything. It can't get more retro than this. Oh, of course he had a Hyper Potion. Slam. That did surprising amounts of damage, honestly. Bzzz. There we go, Clefairy down. Now we hit 41. Get quite a bit of HP out of that. Still kind of hoping that Quilava evolved fairly soon. Oh, wait. This is the first wild Pokemon we get. It's a Krogunk. Okay. Okay. I guess that's cool. It's something. I mean, it's another fighting one. On the one upside, it's another fighting one. It's a fighting... Wait, is it? Yeah, it's fighting poison later. So... It's already fighting poison. So it could be interesting. And yes, the German name for it is Gribunkel. Do not ask me what it's supposed to mean, though. But if there's any name redeems, I will give it a sec. I'll give you guys some time. And meanwhile, hydrate myself. Because it's still really warm. But the tower's doing a good job still keeping me semi-cool. Probably Glibber and Dunkel. So like Sludge and Dark. Could be. That's a good guess. No, you might not be that far off. I could actually just check, just out of curiosity. Glibunkel. Because they do always... What is that? What is this word? Oh, it's actually much smarter. So yes, Glibber, as in sludge, is correct, but apparently the other word is just unka, which is a type of frog. That is smart. Nah, the more you know. But I like how PokeWiki was like, yeah, it's just unka, and like, what the hell is unka? Usually they explain these kind of things by hovering over it. I did just say that. Did you listen? Okay. Hello, trainer. Bum, ba, ba, dum. Ba, ba, bum, ba, ba, bum. Cubchew, you're holding a little planty guy and you're choosing to use a tiny ice bear. Fair enough. We really need to PP up on this Thunderbolt. But also don't want to waste it, you know. Okay, down you go. There's an item. Revive. Absolutely useless. Hello there, Mr. Psychic. Shim's dying for me. Parting words. Take care, pics. Have a good time. Thanks for hanging around. That's an Espeon. Let's Volt Switch. I'm not unsure whether or not we can actually beat it with a single Thunderbolt, and it might be spooky with a Psychic. Let's Volt Switch and head into our most specially defensive Pokemon. There's Side Beam. Okay, we're fine. That still did quite a bit of damage, though. So it was still a good choice. And then we can Aqua Jet this thing. Ba-ba-ba-bam. It's actually surviving. Maybe I should have just used Surf. Let's just use Surf anyway. Oh, I should have just used Surf right from the get-go. Whoosh. I was like, okay, maybe it's gonna use a Hyper Potion now. So I might as well do as much damage to it as I can. But it ended up not being the case. Oh, there's another trainer. And then there's a nurse down there, which is good. That way we can heal up. Ba-ba-bam, ba-ba-bam, ba-ba-bam. Nelgium. Beep. Bam, 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 bam. Thunderbolt should probably deal with it. Bzzz. Yep, it dealt with it. Very good. Okay, now this might allow Quilava to evolve, unless it needs 37. Which honestly, I would not be surprised, you know. Thunderbolt probably doesn't take out the Deogen. It does? Okay, I'm very surprised. I would have expected it to have a little bit more special defense than that. Okay. So do we get an evolution? We do! Very nice. Bum 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 bum. Okay, nice. We got a Typhlosion. I was thinking about what the English name was for it. But yes, nice. Now I'm curious about its stats. Is it still more special attack than physical? It is very much still more special attack than physical. Okay. So we definitely do want to have a better set of moves eventually. Do we have any good TMs to give anything? Not name. No, actually, by number. It was correct already. I'm just stupid. No. Aerolace is good, but I almost think Swan already knows it. Yes, it does already know it. Alice can also have Aerolace instead of Peck, I guess. Again, I think if we get better... If we can get Ice Beam, then we'll definitely replace that, though. Energy ball. I mean, if can anything learn energy ball and be good with it? No. Okay. Fling, nah. Skydrop, nah. Will-o-wisp, nah. Acrobatics isn't bad. It's the flying gem, good move. But I don't think we'll have to resort to this. Volt switch. Can anything else learn a volt switch? No. Okay. Struggle bug. Bulldoze. I don't think we need bulldoze. We could. Rockside is good. That's also not great. Can you make anything with Rockslide? I mean, I guess it's a better magnitude at this. Oh, Dig is a better magnitude at this point, so I might as well. Magnitude is great, okay, but it's too RNG heavy. Work up, Rock Smash. So that is it. Ooh. Okay, so we're definitely looking for more good TMs. There's a nurse. Let's beat her so that she can heal us up then. Logic in this game. I'm almost feeling like I want to get a more silent controller. Because you can always hear the button. Again, I can't mute the button, unfortunately. That's the one thing I can't do because it's on the same or similar frequency to my voice. Or to parts of the things I say, at least. Can we just go into the doggo here? I know we can go into Typhlosion, but I also am not sure if it can tank something very specific from it. Okay, Razor Leaf will probably be fine. And we can use Strength. Dunk, 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 dunk. That does quite a bit of damage. I'm fine with that. Another Strength. And that should be the Vanny down. Yes, indeed. Whoa! Thanks for the raid, Nuzlocke. Welcome in, welcome in. I hope I'm also pronouncing that correctly. Welcome in, raiders. Welcome in. Hope you've had a great stream. We're just doing chatting. Interesting. What was the topic? Bum, 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 bum. We're currently playing Pokemon White2 as a Randomizer Nuzlocke challenge. It's just regular white Pokemon. Let's see what's up the stairs here. Hope you're all having a great time. And that you've all had a great time as well. There you go. Dum, ba, bow. Ba, bow, ba, ba, bow, ba, ba, bow. Playing Pokemon Scarlet only using insects. So monotype, monologue basically. Interesting. Very cool. How'd that go for you? Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum. Rosalia. I guess we'll go into you. Into our Typhlosion. Giga Drain shouldn't do too much. It should do very little. And then we can... I guess we can Ember here. It's sadly the strongest move it has. Okay. I almost feel like I should go to the attack learner. Just to make sure it might get something useful out of it. I just thought I have some issues like 1 hour before the stream starts. Ooh. Before or during? I like Hisuian Typhlosion. Purple Flames. Purple Flames. Purple Flames are cool. I'm just kind of sad that... I'm sad that when they do special forms for starter Pokemon, that they don't do it for all of them. That's the most sad thing. They even did that for... Does this work? No, it doesn't. Mega Evolutions back in the day, and it's like, why? Why don't you just release all of them? Let's go into the doggo. But yeah, tech issues are always difficult. I'm kind of glad that my internet issue, knock on wood, hasn't been reappearing so far. I say so far. We'll see in about an hour. So just do the tutorial tomorrow. I go really start. Ah, nice, nice. Oh, good. We've got another PP up. We actually do need them. Good luck with that. That does sound pretty interesting. Monologues sound really interesting in general. I need to eventually choose a game that I might do a monologue of. Umbreon. I mean, realistically, Thunderbolt should still work with Umbreon. It's mostly a physical defensive mon. Yeah, mostly. Still quite bulky because it has really high health as well. Though if we high roll, this could still have a 2-hit. No, but the power is fine. Synchronize. Oh, that's really irritating. Ugh. That is quite a bit of healing. Okay, we don't get powered. Can we high roll, please? We can't, but it's still powered. Good. Can we get a slam off? Good. Don't even know if the power does anything to the Raichu, to be honest. Like, if it can even be, like, yes, it has para on it, but if it can even be stopped by para, that's a different question. I'm so glad that the mute button is directly on the microphone that I can just bob my head against it. The amount of sneezes I've saved you guys from. Okay, then there's one more trainer there and he's guarding an item. Bow, bow, bow. Bow, 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 bow. A mask. Okay. Bow, 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 bow. I mean, Thunderbolt should probably deal with it. It's not evolved. So it probably has really low stats still. Yes, indeed. We've got the Rita. I mean, it's kind of evolved. It's not fully evolved, so it might survive it just barely. It does. Oh, well, great. Okay, fair enough. Don't all the starters do in ZA and Arceus? I mean, yeah, but they don't do it for the entire... Like, yes, for the single game, yes. Ooh, Shadow Claw. But not for all the starters of the same gen. Like, we have the cool forms now out of 3 different generations of starters. But the others are left out, unfortunately, which is kind of meh. But I do understand why they did it, you know. Okay, is there anything else here? No, but there's more stairs. Okay, so this is the roof. There's also Mons here, apparently. Another Seadra. Bum bum ba-da-dum bum ba-dum. Okay. I just want to go up the stairs, game. Okay, there's only Seadras here. There may very well just be birds here or something like that. in reality. I guess we might as well just Thunderbolt. It's free XP. Bzzz. Takes care of the Seadra. Easy peasy. Okay, let's set up. I don't think there's a fight here. I don't think there's a fight here. But we shall ring the bell. Does that do anything? Okay, it doesn't. Game, Basil likes water types. Let's give him water types. I don't. Oh, hey, cool. It's Arabia. Apparently, literally, the game is like, hey, you want more water types? You have all the water types in the world. We can just Volt Switch here. We have enough PP on Volt Switch, and that should still take care of it. Again, Stab Plus, super effective. It's like 3.5 times damage. Should take care of most things. There we go, level 42. Now, can I use Dig and get out on the bottom of this place? Probably not. No. And if I use that inside of here, I mean, should I really use Dig inside of a graveyard? Debatable, honestly. But we will find out. Okay, we can't use that here. So we need to run all the way through this again. At least it goes faster now that I don't have to fight everything on the way. We can get a heal, which is actually pretty good, so that we can just move on. Shadow Claw is still a really good move for us. Good TM. I'm just wondering what mon would be worthwhile teaching it to, if we even have one. Maybe Conkelda can later have it. Right now I'm not too worried about Conkelda though. Let's run away from this. Let's go down here. There is no more. The professor has gone. Anything down here that happened? Nope. Okay, so nothing special happened. Oh, hello trainer. It's another school kid. It's probably going to be awful again. Last school kid really wanted to annihilate us with a Sunflora. A Darumaka. Interesting. Oh, I wish I had Thunder now. If we had Thunder now, that could be really good. Oh well, Thunderbolt will have to suffice. I'm also seeing a subscription over at YouTube. Thank you for dreams. If you can hear me, you shall be thanked. There we go. School kid has been... Is Lekrat its German name? Yes, clearly. It is definitely its German name. It's the meme. No. No, its real name is still Raichu. And it's always gonna be Pikachu. Or the pre-evolution's obviously always gonna be Pikachu. But there was Hololive, if that says anything to you as a VTuber group. Hi, Mom. Thanks for catching up. Please leave me alone. But yeah, the VTuber group of Hololive is basically the biggest VTuber group. Had a time where a duo VTuber twin group of Fuamoko had one of them in the hospital for medical reasons. So the remaining twin had to basically collab. And another great person from among them decided they would play Pokemon together. Or at least talk about Pokemon, apparently. And they trolled them pretty well with the German name for Raichu and Pikachu. But yes, Elektrische Ratte is electrical rat. But no, it's not the actual real name of of the Raichu or Pikachu or anything of that matter. It should be. It would be, you know, from a marketing standpoint, it would be very confusing to have Pikachu be different names in every country. So it makes sense that it's always the same one. And I'm one of those people, I'm really correct about names, because one of the very first things we've learned is you do not translate names. And I've stuck to that. And I can accept it kind of for Pokemon. For the Pokemon themselves, because they're basically animals, so I guess that's kind of okay. Wait, is this a different route? It is not. But I hate it when trainers and leaders and etc. are renamed. It happens so often. It's even also confusing on Pokemon cards and everything. It has shocked quite a few of my friends learning some of the English names, because I obviously get my cards in German and or English. While a lot of my friends are just like, oh yeah, I'll just grab the German one because I can't read, or because they can't read English that well. And then they're like, why is this so weird? And it's like, this is the other name. Names have somehow been translated. I'm not a fan of it either. I guess we'll use Aqua Jet. Can't use Surf here because otherwise we'll just hurt the Raichu as well. That almost finished off the Survivor. I am confused at how much damage things do here. But fair enough. Zangoose shouldn't be doing too much. Whoa. That did a little bit more than I wanted it to be. Okay, we got Para on there, but I am honestly not too happy about this. But we can Volt Switch, I guess, and Aqua Jet. Okay, and then Volt Switch out of this. Just to be very safe in case stuff messes up. But I guess Angus is down anyways. Very good. 39 on the Empoleon. Still very strong. Wants to learn Whirlpool. I do not want you to learn Whirlpool. Thank you. It's a really trashy move compared to everything else it has and could have. Okay. And then we'll have to walk along. Are these twins okay? Why do children have mortal rivals as their Pokemon? I mean... fair point. We could throw the Lucky Egg on. Honestly, most things will be fine, even if we don't have full power. You know what? Yeah, I'll use the Lucky Egg to train with for right now, because we might as well. No, you just blocked the way. Rude. Well, that's kind of my fault. Why did their parents okay that? Like, oh, cute. Little girls, one Pokemon who fight to like the KO, basically. Totally cool. Yeah. Yeah. To be fair, considering you're only supposed to have Pokemon at like age of 10, a lot of these kids have their Pokemon way too soon. I'm thinking that they've probably found them without like official means. Something like they found them in the wild and they're now basically friends with them. Oh, a Psyduck. Okay. Run. Don't need to be fighting a Psyduck. Anything on Twist Mountain? So Twist Mountain is its own encounter, but I don't actually see it on the list. But Twist Mountain is Twist Mountain. There it is. It's way on the bottom for some reason. Is it because there's only like a special encounter? No, there's no special encounter here. Oh hey, this is one of the Fog dudes. This is the fighting E4. Wait, what? You can't let me through? You look like you're a Pokemon trainer with potential, but I can't let you into the inside collapse. You can't get through. Wait, how do I... What? I'm confused. What do they want me to do? I've rang the bell. I did everything. I've done everything you've asked me to, guys. Is there something hidden here? There's something hidden that I missed? There's a tower. Do we need to do something? Am I missing something? I'm probably missing something, but I wonder what. Anything in here? Ah, now they are both here. Okay. Which is stopping point in her investigation. Ready to hop aboard my plane. Yes, we were missing something. Lentimus Town. Lentils Town? Starting to show the dedication of a serious researcher. Lentimus, go! Ooh, we are getting a plane animation. Cool. Wee. And off we go. You could not put me inside a plane. I am a scared boy of heights, so no planes for me. Thank you. I shall not have a plane. Okay, Lentimus Town. What is Lentimus Town? I don't really entirely remember this place. Okay. Okay. I guess this is a... Maybe I do? I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to remember and what not. So, duck. Where are we? We're over there. Undella is the... Opalissid? Okay. So we're now on the entirely other side of this place. Okay, so that explains why that cave is on a different place. And she was in Undella. Okay. So is there anything... I guess we have to check out another town. For stuff. It's gonna be a fairly empty town though, because it's a town without a gym leader. Oh, another extra receiver. Is it from the mysterious lover again? It is. Such a weird side plot. So weird. Okay, how do we get to... Oh, from here? From here. Oh, there's a house. Should probably also save the game here. Just because we have already had one bug and I'd really rather not have anything bad happen because of the bugs. We're also almost at 24... No, we're at 14 hours. Okay. I saw something else. I don't know what I saw instead, but okay. It's like, how were we almost at 24 hours? But no, 14 hours is much more useful. Okay, you are the blue shard move tutor. What do you have? Last resort, iron defense, magnetize, magic co, hyper voice. Earth power isn't the worst. I guess then headbutt isn't the worst. Dragon pulse isn't the worst. Okay, but we definitely have way too few blue shards. And eventually might have to grind shards by just going in caves and waiting for the clouds. Charge beam, interesting. It's not a bad TM. All in all. Okay, let me teach charge beam now that we have it. because Raichu might as well. Well, actually, let me check on Shadow Claw here. Anybody able to learn it that's relevant? Well, you can learn it, and it is kind of relevant, but you're currently still using Cut, so I won't. X's is the same case pretty much. And then we have Charge Beam. It is... it's actually pretty bad. It's 50 damage and 90 accuracy. At least give it good damage if you're gonna reduce the accuracy like that. Ugh. Okay, Pokemon Center high. It's... Ooh, okay, hello dude. Okay, Pokemon Center, heal everything up. Bum 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 bum. This is a nice looking town, but it's also way too warm for my taste. It looks very dry and it looks very warm. I mean, it's next to a volcano, I guess, so fair enough. Oh, spell tag. Interesting. Anything in the shop that might be useless? Might be useful. Yeah, you got any of the useless stuff? Super Repel, Max Repel. Let's grab some of these. I think we still have a couple of Super Repels as well, yeah. I guess we still have... Let's grab... refill on our rare candies here as well. I don't like the heat of wild western looking towns, but I like the designs. It's like me in winter. I like the clothes and such, but not the cold. I am fine with the cold, but... Okay, Reversal Mountain. Wait, this is its own... The outside is the inside. Okay. So we get an encounter here. Let's see what the encounter is for Reversal Mountain. Oh. Okay, a Shelmet. I do actually like the cold, kind of. There is a certain degree of coldness that is too cold, obviously, but I do like the cold. But I also like wearing, like, pullovers and everything, and, like, shirts, and then another shirt on top, and then, like, a vest. So I tend to dress fairly layered and warm. So that's what makes it kind of difficult to survive in the summer. I can't dress the way I want to dress. No, we can't evolve the Shelmet. That's very unfortunate. Not really, like... We really would run it if we could, but... Shelmet is Schnuthelm in Deutsch. In German. Like... Mouth helmet. Or gob helmet, I guess. It's like a Schnute is like a gob, a different word for mouth. Schnute. Hell. Well, that just perfectly fits in. You could endeavor on him. You could, I could, but I could also just have relevant Pokemon in the team, you know? It's always the case of, yes, you could have a lot of, like, very gimmicky stuff, and they'd all be very cool if resources were that limited. But since we're not really struggling in any way, shape, or form, we don't really need to... we don't need to be that crazy with stuff. As Ebb Striker, that's obviously, again, no bueno for Empoleon. It's also really high level now. Stuff is getting pretty strong here. Stomp. Doesn't do quite as much damage. Okay, we can use Dig. It's faster than us. Okay, good. Dig, 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 dig. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. And shuffle, shuffle, shuffle back up. That may... Yep, I figured that would be the case. It may just not be enough. It's gonna stomp again. And we can slash it again. And down it goes. We may have to eventually play catch up with candies. I feel like, which is actually the first game where I'm actually forced to use catch up with candies. Usually it's just early game where candies are really good, and then obviously if you get a new one. But usually you could get like enough encounters, enough fights in that you get so much XP that you're basically usually fine in the mid to late game. But so far, it's actually not nearly as nice on XP. Bum, bum, bum. Ba, 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 ba. And pheasant, that is fine. We can simply surf. We're getting only like 300-ish XP whenever we defeat something hard detect. Which is quite little amount. Quite a little amount. Pheasant still survives. Can we aquajet? No, of course you have another detect in you. Dunk. Okay. Well, I guess I should take that back. We just got like 1000 XP. That was a good encounter. Full heal is good, but then there is the cave here. Sadly, Reversal Mountain is probably also Reversal Mountain inside. Yeah, it's still the same thing inside. Alright, Reversal Mountain was Shelmet. Unfortunately. Strange house. Max repel, okay. We may or may not end up using repels, depending on what the wild encounters are. What could we have gotten inside the mountain? Okay, it's just this waddle. Fair enough. Then I'm not too worried. Oh, hello, Belle. You know what? There's something I want to investigate here in Reversal Mountain, but the wild Pokemon here are really tough and I'm having trouble with them. Could you come with me, please? Or are you gonna... Okay. I mean, I guess this makes this a good moment for training on the upside. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I'm also dreading the fact that we could have had another water type. But I guess at least Totodile would have been another good water type. Oh well. We can just use Surf here because I don't care about Belle's Pokemon. As mean as it is. Mishana uses Energy Ball, that takes care of the Totodile. And then we can take care of the Snovistel. Probably just Aerial Ace on it. Well, it's nice type. Metal Claw? Is that still super effective? It is, okay. I didn't know what grass type might do. But yeah, that works. What is Typhlosion's level at this point? It's 38. Hello, Spreading Love, I'm here kind of late. Could anyone tell me where we're at? Never played B2W2. Welcome in, Twinsy. We're currently at the Reversal Mountain. We've beaten the 6th gym so far. And I think it's basically the in-between point to... Let me check here on the map. Oh, I can't... map. I need to go into the bag. Basically in the in-between point, we have a big level cap difference. We basically went from 39 all the way up to 48 as a level cap difference, which is a huge jump considering we've had like only like 3 or 4 level jumps since now. But we just took a plane from here all the way over to here. And it seems, I think this is a town. where we'll fight the rival. Then we have a small break, and then we have seventh gem there. And I think this is the 8th gym, or something around that. Or maybe this is the 8th gym. Bleh, mouth. Tongue is not working anymore. But yeah, we're moving towards the end of things, but I think there's also going to be a lot more spicy stuff at this point. I do recommend, by the way, playing Pokemon Black and White and Black and White 2. They're really good games. Though I also kind of forgot about this area, to be fair. I was like, what is this place? And then it's like, oh, that was this place. Because one of those games, I've only played this game like once. Let me quickly change how I sit. I've only played this game once. Oh, okay, fair. Twice, because I have both games. But still. It's been ages. That is... there. Riolu, and Girder. So I guess Aerolace on Girder. Raichu can take care of... I'll just throw them to Girder as well. I will get rid of the Doggo for the Swarna, because I don't want it to suffer from fighting type attacks, because it's just a normal type. I'm not going to make the same mistake again, because we did lose the Breloom to dumb mistakes. But hey, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Don't worry about being late, it's all good. Everybody has their own life. And responsibilities and time zones, to be fair, as well. So never feel bad about that. Force Palm is fine. That could have hurt the Doggo. Force Palm over there is kind of dangerous. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, but we're still kind of fine. T-Bolt. And I think Air Slash is better, so let's just do that. Bzz. Should take care of this Riolu. It does. Then I believe the Empoleon can't attack anything anymore. But the Swarna will take care of the Riolu as well. There we go. Not that much of a struggle this fight. I've heard good things about it, and I've been an enjoyer of Unova, so maybe I could check it out. Maybe for the text walls. Text walls? My bad for the text. Ah, my bad. No, don't worry. Chat is chat. I enjoy reading chat. All good. Honestly, that is much less than the kind of stuff that I do sometimes. Nosepass and Psyduck. I have reached the letter limits quite a few times on Twitch. So don't be afraid to type. Chat is always good. As long as there's a reason to it and not just like blatant spam, but this is all fine. Energy Ball hits the nose path, that takes care of it, and then there's only a Psyduck left. You can probably just Metal Claw. Chink chink. Oh, or maybe not. Okay, but the Energy Ball should still take care of it. Yes, we're picking up every fight right now because we are struggling on XP so much. We really need like all the XP that we can grab. Okay, good. Our Typhlosion's getting there. We're so many levels behind. Anything here? No. Okay. Hi, the double fight. Let me fight you guys. Again, this is a really good time to fight everything, to grind up, because Belle is healing our team constantly. This is one of those cases. And she's actually a competent ally. Not like Gen 4 allies. Gen 4 was really just hated people with their allies. Like Cheryl was like, oh, let's have the egg Pokemon and just not do anything relevant ever. And then Barry is like, in the one good fight that they fight alongside you, they have a Munchlax first. And you need to let the Munchlax die so that then he sends out the Staraptor. Which is the only, well, it's the first useful thing. But until then, you're basically just fighting on your own against two things while the Munchlax kind of just sits there. Hence, I really hate partner fights usually, but Gen 5 has done a good job with these so far. Crustle. And this is all really good. We have a lucky egg, so that helps. And we have the XP share on the Typhlosion as well. Tuk, 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 tuk. Okay, that does take care of all of them. Good. We get 600 and another 600. Oh dear. And then they still have a Swanna. Let's just Metal Claw. Aqua Ring doesn't really do anything. Metal Claw probably doesn't do much either, but it might be just enough to help the Mashana out. It is. Good. It's interesting that the Typhlosion with the XP share gets more XP than the Empoleon with a lucky egg. Ooh, nice. Totodile and Clang. Clang should at least give some good amount of XP since it is evolved. Whoosh. Oh, Charge Beam is actually pretty spooky. Please don't hurt. Okay, we're fine. Oh, that was a crit and that did barely anything. Good. That could have been really bad otherwise. That said, your special attack just rose. So I'm not really a fan of that. Let's go into Doggo. Because if anything can tank it, it's probably the Doggo. I'm not sending in the Sand Slash because it might still have some pretty mean attacks for that as well. Two crits. What the? Why? Please stop. And why did Mashana not do anything? Da-da-da-dunk. Don't you dare crit again. Okay, that's much more in the normality here. Here we go. There's another cave entrance there, or exit. There's a ranger. Rangers give berries. Berries are always good. Ba-ba-bam, ba-ba-bam. A watchdog or watchhog. I always say watchdog, but yes, that's just a hog. Let's surf. Mean look does nothing for you. You can look as mean as you want, but you still get a washing. Boom. And that... Oh, that is great. I don't know if the crit is really necessary there, but I'll accept it. Okay, Typhlosion reached level 40. Camerupt. You seem like you need a washing there, Camerupt. How about a surf? Just imagine surfing inside of a volcano. That's not gonna cause any issues at all, no. That feels like a hydrogen reaction just waiting to happen. Imagine how warm it would get really quickly with all the steam that would build up. Okay, I'm starting to get to a point where I might use like repels. Because I don't really want to fight all the wild Pokemon, even though the XP is good, but it takes like 3 times as long. I might do just this once. This one more fight against Psyducks just to get to 41 with the Empoleon. Whoop. Zen Headbutt shouldn't really do anything. Yeah, good. And Aqua Tail should also really not do anything. Well, maybe against Mashana does. Nah. Energy Ball should be taking out another Psyduck. Obviously, you had to take down the weaker Psyduck. Oh well. Now we need to just... I guess we can maybe even finish this off with an Aqua Jet. Maybe. Probably not. Nah. Okay. Luckily, they're all attacking the Mashana. Did you just get 5 Fury Swipes? Not bad. That's like the kind of trivial stuff for reasoning that I caught Pokemon back in the day. I was like, if you can hit 5 of them, then you must be good. Even though it's completely RNG. But Child Me didn't know. Oh, here it is. No. Oh, okay. I was like, please don't leave. And there's a doctor, which we'll need once she goes away. Yeah, I don't want her to leave yet. So I want to explore the other zones of this volcano. There's probably... Well, we still have a good hour. I was going to say this is probably the... all we'll explore for today. But no, we still have a good hour. I'd be very surprised if we are stuck inside the volcano for an hour. Okay. Guess we can just surf. Realistically, I should just always use surf. Whoosh. There we go. Good, good, good. Now we have a medic unlocked. And he heals me despite already being healed due to Bell. Oh well. Anything else over there? Alright, I wanted to have the max repel on. Okay, we're gonna run away from you guys. Because wild Pokemon encounters are taking too much time. 5th Gen is really heavy on the battle time. So let's go in here. And repel. So let's use the super repels up first. Because we might as well. There's another train. Oh, there's a double fight. Okay. We'll make use of that. Ba-bum, ba-bum, ba-da-ba-da-bum, ba-dum. Bow, bow, bow. Go bad, Bulldor. Bum 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 ba Okay. I mean, surf. It's the move of the day is just using surf because it's that good. As long as her Mashana gets hurt and none of our Pokemon will just keep spamming it. Because there's no risk to us. Okay. Rock Slide is fine. Do they have another Pokemon to send in? They have a Damanitan. Okay, I guess I'll repeat the surf. Ooh, Flare Blitz. Okay, that goes against the Mashana though. Goodbye, Mashana. Okay, I wonder if Belle has another Pokemon, though. Probably. Realistically, she should still have her own starter from the first game. Okay, there goes those two as well. She has Stoutland. Oh, right, her actual English name is Bianca, not Belle. Oh, well. Excadrill. Interesting. Let's use Surf again. Ba-da-dum bum ba-da-dum bum ba-dum. Stoutland was faster? Interesting. Down goes Excadrill. Okay. There we go. There we go. There we go. That is them beaten. We get a revive. Whoop-de-doo. Not that we really need it. There's more trainers here. There's a stairway down. There's a trainer there. Okay, hold on. We had a couple of pathways here that we needed to check out. So there is an entrance there to someplace, which leads to the outside. Interesting. Weird, but interesting. Another exit here, which gives us 2 items. Escape rope, okay, not that relevant. And smoke ball, also not at all relevant. Oh well. Yes, we do want to reapply the repel. That's this side path. Was there anything above? We did them. That's where we came from. Give me that. Oh, that's actually a wild encounter. Interesting. Bum, bum, bum. Whoa, double Rapidash. That's pretty cool. That should give us quite a bit of XP. Okay. Surf. Should probably take care of them. Flame Charge is mildly spooky. Okay, against the Mashana is fine. Flash Fire? Oh. Interesting. But Surf should take care of both Rapidashes? Yes, it does. Okay. 300 XP only? Really? For fully evolved horses? That is kind of meh. Something seems really meh. Oh, item. Hyper potion. Okay. Okay, so this is where we came from. We did the guys down there. We did you. We got whatever was up there. We walked past there. Yes, we'll use another repel. We have rock polish, which is sadly not that interesting. Okay, and then we went down there. We already beat the ranger. Then there's this thing there, but I'm not entirely sure if this is where Bianca wants to stop at. This is probably where she wants to stop at. Oh well. So there's usually a Heatran here. Interesting. Cool. Guess it's post-game. Then there is dust. Yellow shard, okay. Then there's all the way to the right of here is a red shard, okay. I mean, it makes sense to find red shards here. Anything else? Yes, we'll apply another repel. Then we have this right side. This is where we fought those guys. Dust cloud. Green shard. Then there's the dust cloud is probably double Rapidash again, which honestly give you very little XP, sadly, but I guess still more than some other wild Pokemon. The amount of XP we get here is really lame. Oh well. Whoosh. Oh, we got burned. Oh well. At least burn doesn't affect surf, because it only affects our physical attack. Yep. Yep, yep, yep. Bum 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 ba-dum ba-dum ba-dum. Okay. Now there's a path there. There's also a trainer here that I will not forget. Bum bum. Oh, this is a rotation battle. Okay. I mean, that seems fairly easy enough. Fighting types are still kind of spooky. Okay, you actually go into the Scraggy here. High jump care. Ooh, okay. That could have hurt. Like, really, really hurt. I'm really glad it didn't work. Really contemplating just swapping over to White2 here and use Thunderbolt. There we go. That should take care of the Scraggy. It does, just barely. No, okay. Scary Face doesn't do anything. Speed fell is fine. We should still be faster. Yep. Thunderbolt should also hurt the girder. Okay, it's just gonna use bulk up. We're good. We're fine. It has no speed. We're good to just keep going here. Bum 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 bum. And let's just use Slam. We don't need to. Really? You avoided? Rude. Okay, fine. I guess I don't need to worry about the PP. Ooh, okay. High jump kick is really spooky, though. Okay, let's change how I sit here. It's getting really uncomfy. Still way too warm. Okay, so I think we went down here already. Yeah, we did. Okay, so let's go down these stairs. There's an item. Flame orb. Oh, that's huge. There we go. I don't need to grind that. That's really good. Another ranger giving us more berries. We also get a... I was just being silly. Berries, berries, berries. 2 mons on the ranger's side. A Croc first. I mean, Empoleon should just surf everything away fairly safely. Intimidate doesn't matter. We're attacking you specially. Kind of do want to check if the Empoleon has any other good moves that we should be wary of. I guess it eventually gets Drill Peck, but that isn't really that great. We really want Ice Beam. Yeah, we really just want Ice Beam on it. Other than that, it doesn't have any particularly good moves. Maybe move tutors? Not really. Yeah, not really. Why is this set to 4th gen? 5th gen. Yeah, still doesn't really change though that it doesn't have anything particularly good. Ice Beam is good. The rest is just kind of there. The rest is just kind of there. Yep. Okay. So basically, aside from Ice Beam, eventually this is kind of the moveset we have. Let's surf. Arcanine is pretty good. Well, shouldn't really survive a surf. There we go. Okay, Typhlosion's at level 42. Okay, next gym is a Dragon Gym, so getting Empoleon up is good because if we can just get Ice Beam in the Ice Cave, Fire Gem, then Empoleon can just hurt everything. Okay, there goes our Super Repel. This is all that's in this little branch. So now we need to go up. Is there anything? Yes, there is an item here. There's PP up. Good. Very good. Then there's a double ace battle. Hi, ace number 1. And ace number 2. I can probably just deal with them again. Just use Surf. Surf takes care of most cases. Vibrava and Grumpig. True, you could get a trap engine here. That would be actually pretty cool. Yep, we're still gonna stick with Surf. Vibrava could be mildly silly though with ground moves. I should be like kind of careful, but again, it apparently doesn't really have anything. Honestly, the Flygon line and Pokemon cards, like there's several Pokemon that where I'm like, okay, I can definitely make a deck out of it. But then there's cards, then there's certain Pokemon that are just so bad and have no good cards ever. They're just like, I'd really like to build a deck around you, but I just can't. And Flygon is like on the edge of that. There is a Terra Flygon that I built a deck around, and it's fun, but it's not good. It's fun, but it's not good. It's just one of those Pokemon where you can have some funny shenanigans, but it's really weak. If the best thing you can do each turn is deal 90 damage, it's kind of like, eh. I can just Aqua Jet here, I think. Chunk, 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 chunk. That should take care of the Grumpig. It does take care of the Grumpig. That is pretty good XP as well. Oh, hey, there's a Driftbloom. I guess we Aqua Jet the Driftbloom. Not really scared of that thing. And Mashana has, if it survives, okay, good. It has Shadow Ball. That's why I didn't want to Surf. Okay, and then we can just Aqua Jet again. All good. All according to Keikaku. Down goes the Driftbloom. Okay. Down go the Ace Trainers. So anything on this side, there is a yellow shard, okay. So anything here, there's calcium, okay. My loot goblin sensor has wrong. I was like, sniff, 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 there is loot here. I shall grab the loot. Oh, hello there, scientists. Okay, nothing there. There's another cave there. Is there anything down here? Yes, we will reply the repel. A nugget, okay. Guess that's money. Let's go into here. Nothing there, nothing here, nothing everywhere. Okay. And I think we've explored everything here, so yeah, this is goodbye then for now. Fair enough. That is this cave done. I'm honestly not sure if there is any. I mean, yes, is Heatran even here? Pre-post game? Heatran. Only with Magma Stone. If you found the Magma Stone on Route 18, which I don't think we've gotten to yet. Route 18 is where? It's way over there. No, it's down there. Okay, so yeah, that's post game. Okay. So no Heatran for us. It's honestly weird that we even get a mission to find the sacred Heatran. Nothing there. Is there anything behind here? Feels weird when there's stuff here that somehow hides nothing. Okay, fine. Keep your secrets, game. Anything down here then? Yeah, there is. There is a Pokeball. It's a berry juice. Nice. Alright, Undella Town. No, we don't. No longer need to repel. Wasn't Undella Town the one where you can accident? Oh, right. I need to be careful here because we can fight you here, and we shall fight you here. Wait, where's the Pokemon Center? Is there none? I mean, we are fully... Okay, there's the Pokemon Center. Good. I was going to say... I don't want to accidentally run into him unprepared, because I do want to have Raichu up front. I might put everything up to 41 at this point, honestly. Anything that's below 41, I'll just take the rival here as a quick measure. If anybody offered me a citrus berry for $1,000, yeah. Oh, you're not gonna sell me one? Okay, fair enough. You guys have anything? You guys have anything? A prism scale, that's pretty cool. Then, anything interesting in the shops? Probably not really. We're still well stocked on potions in general. We can also grab a couple extra hyper potions. We're really not lacking on money because there is no lottery here. No casino to spend money on. Grab a couple more max repels because we will probably need them next time. We still have a couple of super repels. We're still good on rare candies. What's the lower clerk you have to sell? Luxury ball. Males. Okay, fair enough. So again, we want to put the Raichu up front. We definitely want to give the Empoleon its wait, let me sort by type. We want to give it the Mystic Water, wherever that has hidden. Should be around here. Mystic Water, there we go. The rest I do want to pump up to 41 now, because it's going to take too long to level them all up at this point. There we go. The few things that do fight get some amount of XP, but we get so little XP in general that it's like, ugh. It takes ages. And I am explicitly fighting everything I meet, and still isn't quite enough. Okay, let's get the Swan up as well. Half of our team is just kind of weak. But the other... like, they're all doing well. The level curve is just a little bit weird. Unrelated, but do you prefer Gyarados or Milotic? The dumb fish debate. The dumb fish debate. I do not know of this debate, but ooh. This is difficult. Still stands now. Huh. I'm really bad at like tiering Pokemon or like calling favorites. But I think I prefer Gyarados. Not because I don't like Milotic, right? I like both of them for sure. Until Bay. It's just more a thing of Gyarados has existed for long. Oh, Draco Blade. And has honestly... It's honestly just usually better in the game. Because Milotic, let's face it, is so hard to evolve in normal games that there's more likely chance to get Gyarados over Milotic. I think that's going to be my reasoning here. I prefer Gyarados over Milotic just for that reason. Milotic is like a vanity item. And that's kind of annoying. If you could realistically have one in the games, and actually play with them, that would be interesting. But other than that, it's like, eh. But I do think Milotic is very pretty. No doubts about that. Walk through aquarium. It's an aquarium. Hey, talk to me. Ooh, what's this custodian doing? Oh, okay. You're not letting us through. Okay, fair enough. Since I prefer garages to... Okay, so we checked these houses. I know that there is a house with Cynthia inside, and I really don't... is this the house with it? No, not yet. Route 14. Extensiva. Is this more side story? Or is this... Yeah, is again Yancy. I really don't like this side plot. It's like so weird. It leads to nowhere. It feels like. Huh, weird. So this is Route 14. I guess if I can get Pokemons here. So there's a strange house still that I didn't go to yet. Wherever that strange house is supposedly at. Take care, Groovy. Have a good one. Thanks for coming by. Lopunny. I think I can just Thunderbolt. Realistically, it shouldn't have anything that really hurts us. Dizzy Punch. Yeah, it doesn't have anything that really hurts us. Boom, ba da 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 boom, boom, ba da da boom. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Okay, down she goes. Over here, there is an item. A big pearl. Cool. Mandela Bay, Route 13. How... Wait, this is Route 14. Let me just make very sure of things. Andela Town. Andela Town can have a surf encounter here, probably. Right. Yeah, okay. So you can have an... Oh, I didn't want to jump off. You can have an Andela Town encounter. Let's see what we get. We get a... Clamperl. Because, of course, we have to get more water types. After all, this is our water type mono challenge somehow. At least the randomizer wants it to be that case. No. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, and then we have the Andela Bay. I forget now what the German was. Clamper, my favorite fire type, of course. Yeah. Clamper is in German a Perlu. I was right. Okay. Perlu. Bum, 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 bum. I'll give it a sec in case anybody wants to redeem anything. Just be aware that if it is redeemed, that there's probably a very little chance of us using this Pokemon because it's just another water type. Okay. Then let's go to the Andela Bay. Andela Bay, give me something. Give me something good. It's a Squirtle. It's another water type. It's a curse. It's official, it's a curse. I mean, I like Squirtle. I love everything about it. I love Blastoise. It's a cool Pokemon and all. But it's another water type. I'll give you the Dust Ball just because it's cool. In case anything happens to the Empoleon. We've already had 3 water type starters in this. Fascinating. Tiny turtle Pokemon. Give a nickname? Yes, we shall. So, in case anybody wants to redeem a name for it, you can go ahead. Otherwise, its name is going to be just the German version, which I believe... I will check, because I've been shouted at before, for it not being written correctly. But I did write... No. S-C-H. S-C-H-I-G-G-Y. So, in case anybody wants to name a Squirtle, you may go ahead. Meanwhile, I'll quickly check something. Nothing? Nothing. Okay. Okay. Let's continue onwards. Onwards, onwards, onwards. So Route 13, is that just like all the way over here? This is still the bay. That could have been a Ghastly, you know? We could have had a cool Pokemon. A cool and useful Pokemon for the Elite Four. But alas. Alas, the game said no. Because obviously we need more water types, clearly. Is this still just the Andela Bay? Or are we moving into a different territory here eventually? Apparently not. Yep, more Squirtles. Squirtle, Squirtle. Down, bow, bow, bow. And nothing's evolved either. Everything's in baby mode. Okay, I guess I might as well pick up the trainers that are here. The few swimmers. Yep, just more Ghastlies. Don't you just love Blue Charmander though? Yeah. Yeah. Wait, that's a level 40 Ghastly. Holy. Hello, trainer. Fight me. Fight me and my Raichu. Bow, ba, bow. Ba, ba, bow, ba, ba, bow, ba, ba, bow. A Spheal. Forget how many variations of Pokemon, like how varied the Pokemon are in this generation, or in this game particularly. They just decided to throw everything cool in from previous generations. Like, the reason I don't like the Switch games, mini rant, is because they've decided specifically not to ever give us the full Pokédex. Even through DLC, there's never been the full Pokédex, and it's just like, why do you do this? And this Scarlet and Violet now by DLCs has managed to give us everything now. That could very well be. But it feels really lame, considering Pokemon has always been a collect them all, catch them all game. And there is no way to get all the Pokemon on the games anymore. At least before you could like trade upwards everything, but you can't anymore. You're just bound to home. Should a move be able to delete it and replace with a Lava Plume? Lava Plume was 80 AoE. That's pretty good. I guess I got rid of Flame Charge. Like, especially stored in, like, yeah. All the games just currently have that problem of non-complete Pokédexes. There we go, a Swimmer. Basculin. Guess Raichu just takes care of everything. Thunderbolt should take care of Basculin here. Yes it does, yes it does. Reminder for tomorrow, I believe I set my timer to 14 o'clock CST. 2 o'clock basically for me. For Fire Emblem 3 Houses. So that'll be starting tomorrow, and we'll probably do... Oh, there was even a curlier here. Jeez. And it's probably going to be a very long stream because there's a lot of Fire Emblem to get through because I only have a month time, basically. I just have my holiday time to beat through it. Boom, ba-boom. Ba-da-dum, 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 ba-da-dum. Celio. Boom, ba-ba-ba-dum. Thunderball should take care of it. The music never lasts long enough. Enemies are falling too fast. There's an item. Ooh, hey. Splash plate. Cool. We're actually finally getting the plates. Not that. I mean, the plates aren't that relevant anymore. Because they're also just a 20% buff. And we have double Mystic Water, and we have the ability to get at least the incenses as well from the one store, the one market. So it's like, it's cool, but I guess for all of our water Pokemon, we can slowly but surely collect all the water buff items to have 6 water types in our team eventually. Should we stop joking about that, because that might just become reality eventually. Oh, Confuse Ray, really? Please get through, please get through. Yes, good job, Raichu. I believed in you. Star me down. Bum 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 ba ba dum ba ba dum. I think that is it for this zone. Oh, thank you for the hydrate, whoever did that. It doesn't... That's weird. That's weird. The activity log isn't showing anything. Is it just... Is it being weird? Oh, Twitch's struggles. Hold on. Apparently Twitch is having issues because the activities aren't being logged. But I shall hydrate. Thank you, thank you. Huh. If I do miss a redeem, do tell me. Because apparently the log isn't working anymore. Like the logging system. So is this the weird house? No? Okay, so this is Route 14. We haven't gotten our Route 14 encounter yet. There's an old man. Imagine you fell into the water. Oh well. Then I'll stop being an herb and I'll become algae. And I'll slowly overtake the entire water that way. Or who knows, maybe that has already happened. Maybe I've already taken over all the seas. Delcatty. Ooh, we should have maybe healed. Fake out is fine. Static is funny. Also, I've had to reload the stream 3 times on my end, so maybe it's just Twitch. So, I can see on my end that there's currently everything's green on my end. Like, no, 0 drop frames so far and everything. So this is a Twitch issue. Interesting. Oh well. Okay, let's see what we get as an encounter here. Like if Twitch redeems are struggling to keep up, then ooh, it's a Briber Pass. Also an interesting one. Wonder where Route 30. Why are we at 14 if we don't have 13 yet? Where's Route 14? There's Route 14. Probo Pass. I guess they just eventually didn't bother sorting all the routes in. Let's use the remaining Pokeballs, I guess. should... I mean, Propass in German is voluminous. Reasons it's actually not... Actually, the English name isn't allowed to be traded upwards because of the... the last 3 letters of its name, interestingly enough. Voluminous. Pierce, I sent you the hydrate to shove you into the water. I figured. Thank you, thank you. There we go. Voluminous has been obtained. Okay, now the activities have loaded into Twitch's queue here. Let's see, it's still loading though. It's being weird about it. Refresh. It's being really weird about it. Huh. Oh well. So Route 14 still has train as well. So many things, so many people. Bum, 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 bum. Have a girder. I feel like I should probably swap into the Swanner here. Actually, I really want to fight Tew, because I don't really want to completely crush him. He's already a really weak rival. All in all. I haven't seen him yet. Kind of expect him to just show up. That kind of hurt. I'll be very honest. Fly. Please take care of it. Oh, just barely not. Oh, please don't kill us. If it doesn't high roll, we should be fine. It critted? Come on. Really? That's lame. That's super lame. You survive on 1 HP and you critted. Okay. Fine. Fine. It's just mildly very inconvenient, I guess. Are we faster? We should be faster. 2 losses today. And one of them isn't my fault. The first one is totally my fault. But this one isn't my fault. Maybe a little bit of greed, but I was greedy. However, also calculated. It was calculated greed, okay? I figured it wouldn't die. But a crit, obviously... You can't calculate with RNGesus. The annoying part is I don't think I have another flying type. Because you know how the game is, it doesn't give me anything other than water types. Huh. No bueno. Or do we perhaps have another flying type here? I doubt, sadly, that Ninjas counts. As long as I don't need to fly anywhere. According to Nuzlocke rules, in case I need it, in case I do need the HM for something, I can fly. I can still use its dead body to fly around. But I hope I don't need it. What do we pick up though? At this point this box is getting kind of full. So Eevee is still good, Squirtle is still good. Our collection of water types, we can honestly just start to pile up top here. Hey, it's another water type. You are a water type. I'm actually just doing a quick count here. How many water types have we gotten so far? And is here another water? Yeah. I did a dumb. I left him in against double ducklet and a pheasant. Unpheasant. There we go. Without thinking, because I was mid-talking. And then I realized my mistake. Once I saw air slash, I was like, oh no. So that was my bad. Oh no. Oh no, indeed. So yeah, we have a grand total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 water types. Compared to, in total, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 11, 17, 21, 23, plus 5 is 28, so 11 out of 28 is, oh yeah. 28 divided by 100 times 11. That like 30%? Yeah, it's basically 30%. 30%, 1/3 of our Pokemon have suburban water types. It's okay. It's a 39.29. Okay. Oh, or 9.2, I should have said. So do we pick up the Timber? I mean, Timber is definitely a good mon. Oh, this is so rough. Lombre could be good if we ever get a Water Stone. Where do we get a Water Stone from? Water Stone. Get one in. In stuff, apparently. I'll get one in the Ice Mountain here, apparently. Oh no, it's a stupid website. It's so annoying that they've put in so many things into the website as well as the Dream Raider. The Dream Raider no longer exists. And the website, so they've had, if you went to like Pokemon.com or something like that, there was a website browser game basically that you could log in with your Pokemon ID and you could collect Pokemon there, you could capture Pokemon there, and you could get berries there. Hence the berries in this game are so minute. You could get berries there and you could get a lot of items there. Obviously none of this exists anymore, which is really sucky. Otherwise it's the Battle Metro Route 19. That's gonna take a while. So you're basically never gonna evolve. What do I pick up? I don't really want another water type. I'm also at a point where like Stoutland is at like Yeah, the battle subway. I can get it there if I do the grind. I need to grind for that. I will eventually. I might make a grind session eventually. Because you can have rental teams there, so there's no risk. That said, it's a good question if we even need the Lombre. I'm gonna pick up the Timber. I think that's a good thing to do. It has guts, we have a Flame Orb. It's 3 BP, yeah, it's not too bad. There's definitely worse things. It's also a question of, do we need it? I mean, Grass type would be good. I think eventually we might. Get out. We'll move the XP share over to the Timber. You have it, right? Item, move to you. There we go. So we still need to find and fight Hugh. I might make that the last thing we do today. Because we're already at my designated 3 hours. And it's usually 3 hours 15 because obviously I start the stream 15 minutes early to have like the stream starting soon. Maybe... Yeah, okay. I was gonna say, maybe he appears if I walk up. Let's see how well we've raised our Pokemon. Hello, Hugh. Let's fight you. Let's fight Hugh. Get it? Okay. Challenge by Trainer Hugh. Unpheasant. That we know about. That we know about. So my Raichu should be able to take care of it with just a simple Thunderbolt. It has attacked. Obviously it does. The music is great. Thunderbolt should take care of the Unpheasant. There goes, there goes. There, ooh, directly with the Emboar. It has no fighting moves. It has Takedown, Assurance, Heat Crash, and Rollout. So we should probably be faster than it, so we can Volt Switch out. And go straight into the Empoleon. Again, Heat Crash shouldn't hurt too much, considering we are also Water type on Empoleon. So we should have this neutral at least, but Takedown is fine. Though it does kind of hurt. But I guess we're still faster than it in every way. Yeah, so Surf should take it out, and there goes the Emboar. No question. Good, very good. Very happy. Sure, you can learn Buck Up. It's probably... Whoa, Chip Away is actually pretty strong. Huh. Instead of Low Kick. There we go. Simipour. I mean, I wasn't really planning on fighting it this way. Technically, you could deal with it, but I think Raichu is just better off for it. It might use Lick instead of Scald. Nah, it's probably using Scald, yeah. Even if it burns, it shouldn't hurt too much. Yo, Scald actually hurts quite a bit. And it's actually really fast. I'm not gonna risk this. How do I deal with this, though? That's really annoying. That's really annoying. Because Scald just... We had full health. So 115 down to 67. Oh god, that's a cursed HP number. It's 50... Not quite 50. So it's 15 to 100. Is it like 48 HP? Meaning we should survive this unless it's a crit. Famous last words. Oh, okay, we are faster and Thunderbolt should take care of it. There we go. 43... Pretty sure it would be 8. Yeah, because 15 down to the next 7 is 8. Yeah. Okay, but Hugh was easy. No problem. Oh, and you get to evolve. Nice. Hugh was absolutely no issue. Well, he was spooky there for a second, I should say. Tough luck, Hugh. You tried. Unfortunately, Hugh is still the least strong. Unfortunately, Hugh is still the weakest rival in the game. Oh, apparently the chat is also not updating? Okay. Sorry for not answering. Apparently a lot of stuff has happened that apparently didn't get through to the chat thing. I'm very sorry about that. Somebody asked what generation is this game? It's 5th generation. Were you on? Wait, have you been? No, you've been chatting through Twitch. But I guess eventually you gave up chatting in YouTube and then went over to Twitch. Or maybe you just double posted. I don't know. Hey, I am doing fine, Haley. I'm sorry for not seeing the chat. Something must have messed up with OBS to not show me the chat. I'm very sorry about that. I hope you're all having a good day, though. I switched here. That's weird. Very sorry for not seeing chat on YouTube's side. And that apparently the activities are still not updating either. Even Twitch is like, nah, nope, not gonna show the activities. Weird. Okay, but we beat you. So let's save the game. And for tomorrow, like I explained, we will be doing Fire Emblem 3 Houses. So let's see how that goes. But for now, we will try and see if anybody's online that's worth raiding. Let's see. And by worth raiding, I mean somebody who needs a raid. And people who look interesting to raid. Thank you for the headbats. Hey, it finally works. I can actually see the redeem now. It's shown up. Obviously now towards the end things are working. But thank you. Let me see. Is there anybody around? Somebody's doing Roguemon. Oh, this is also looking interesting. Shiny Hunting and Fire Red. They look interesting. How long am I playing this game? Okay, now that I can finally see chat, apparently. We have been playing for nearly 16 hours. And we're going to be wrapping up right around now, but there's a schedule on my YouTube posts, and there's also, I should post that in and be smart. I do have a Discord channel to keep up with the schedule and all the updates and information, as well as all the shorts and VODs and live stream announcements. So if you want to keep up with that, that is basically the best place to keep up with it. Tomorrow is Fire Emblem, and then on Thursday, I believe there was going to be more Pokemon, so we'll resume with this on Thursday. Yes, Black and White and 5th Gen are, personally, I think my favorite generations by a good long shot, mainly because it's really close. I also really like 3rd Gen a lot, mainly because I've spent a lot of time there. I much prefer, obviously, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, because they're like the de facto best 4th Gen games, I think. But 5th Gen just did so many things well. Also, do you stream on YouTube or other? I stream on Twitch. There you have redeems and emotes, and I multi-stream over to YouTube. Once I get to YouTube affiliate or YouTube partner stuff, then I'll move more and more emotes over to YouTube as well. Basically, I do both because reach is just nice. And usually chat works. I'm really sorry for chat not working before. That's really irritating for me, actually. That's the first time that chat decided to not show YouTube chat. So, yeah. That is that. I primarily do Twitch and then YouTube. YouTube is basically useful because the live streams there also become VODs. So in case people miss them, they can still watch them and I don't even need to upload them anymore. I also have an Instagram and a TikTok account for the shorts. as well as obviously the YouTube account for the shorts. Basically all the special moments that happen in gameplay, all the funny bits as well. We've already played through Fire Red and Platinum as a randomizer Nuzlocke. So if you want to catch up on some of those things, they're all available over at YouTube. Enough advertising though, I think. There is a guy here, or person here, I don't know, I don't see any pronouns, so I'll be careful. Playing Fire Red and Shiny Hunting apparently. Which is interesting. And since 3 hours is usually my cutoff point for Pokemon, because it's just a lot really. It takes a long time. So I'm going to go ahead and raid Dare is Dreaming. They seem to be a cool person, and they're doing a shiny hunt right now. Yeah, some people like to see streaming on YouTube, so that's good for them. Yes, indeed. There's usually actually half and half. Oh, really? I mean, if you can post that into the Discord. You can post that into the general chat so that I can look at that later on. Twinsy. What type of other games do I play? Like I said, I also do Fire Emblem, which is going to be up for tomorrow. I also do Arknights, so I've taken a good break from it because I'm basically in content hell with it, where I don't really know what to content cover about it. No. Stupid phone. Yeah, I'm basically sorry about that, by the way. I'm a bit thinking about what I want to record for Arknights. Hence, that's kind of been on the back burner. But yeah, those are the three main things I want to focus on right now. I eventually want to branch out in many more strategy and challenge games. I also love playing Souls games, but I haven't covered them on the channel yet. Anyhow, again, join the Discord. Feel free to chat around there and to keep up with the streams and with the content. That is always happy. I'm gonna move on to raiding a shiny hunter now. If you wish to come over there, then you can go to the Twitch stream and follow up on that. Other than that, I wish you all a great time, a great day. I hope you've all had fun. And I wish you all a good week if I don't see you again this week. And with that, have a good time. Bye-bye.